Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2021 in the beta with Southampton Football Club. We are now approaching the end of April. We are 100% staying as a Premier League team for next season, which, to be fair, we're 7th place in the league, but we've had it confirmed and it's ruined our finances weirdly. Yeah, so you can see there my overall balance is minus £1.785 million. If you look down here at expenditure, we've got some massive spikes, and I can only assume we've given out ridiculous bonuses. £3.6 million worth of bonuses went out to the squad this month. In the entire season, £13.7 million have gone out in bonuses. That's just ridiculous. Who's agreeing to these bonuses? I know obviously because we won the cup, I can understand some bonuses going out to players there. That kind of makes sense. But then we basically didn't get relegated and we gave out £4 million. So this is the amount of money that went out to some players. And some of them aren't even at the club. So Fraser Forster, Redmond, Ward-Prowse, fine. El Yanusi, who's on loan in Scotland, gets £200,000. That's a new house where he lives currently in Glasgow. Salisu obviously is here. Lamina, he's playing for Fulham. He's actually going to make a permanent transfer to Fulham at the end of the season. He's done nothing to deserve that £200,000. There's Wesley Hoot down there as well, 150k. Angus Gunn, 150k. Sam McQueen, 100k. And Jake Hesketh gets £100,000 as well. That's just silly money to some players who really did not deserve anything from this. Anyway, enough of me ranting about finances. Let's rant about results, shall we? We started off in between episodes with a 3-2 victory against Everton, and Danny Ings found where the goal was. Unfortunately, he scored all of his goals in one match. He got a hat-trick against Everton, a 3-2 victory. We then played Leicester, a 2-0 defeat. We were garbage up front. And then played Wolves, a 0-0 draw. We were garbage up front. We've stopped scoring goals. We have genuinely stopped scoring goals, but we are still leaking goals quite regularly. So this is a problem. We need to learn how to score some goals. We've only got 6 games left of the season to play. We're going to be playing Brighton in the first episode of today. Second episode later on will be up against Arsenal, where basically nothing's really going to happen because I suspect the league will all be wrapped up by that point. So then it is going to be 14th place Brighton up against 7th place Southampton in the first episode today. A Brighton team that we played fairly recently and we were rubbish against. A 0-0 draw. Not a lot really happened. I'm hoping for something a little bit more exciting in the return fixture. We've tweaked the tactic a little bit. And if you watch my FM20 saves, we're playing the same tactic that I played in pretty much every save that we did. Now, I don't know whether this is the reason for us not being particularly great goal scoring wise. We've only played this once, I think. I think we've only played it once, so it's not like it's something that I've been trying for a long time. It's something that I tried to change up to basically shore up us defensively by having this deep-lying playmaker on defend, but it also seems to have stopped us scoring. We've got the 2 options, basically. We have this, and we've got that. We've also got my original plan, which was wing play, which doesn't really work. It doesn't work at all. I think we're going to stick with a 4-2-4 for the Brighton game. The starting lineup that we're going to be going for then for the Brighton game. In goal will be Schlager. That's right, we are trying our new goalkeeper. Basically, I'm going to play him from now until the end of the season because he's getting a bit annoyed that he's not playing football. And Forster is, as good as he is getting on a bit, and Schlager is ideally going to be our new number 1, maybe next season, maybe the season after, who knows. Kyle Walker-Peters, Jan Bednarek, Mohamed Salisu and Ryan Bertrand will be our back 4. This is the first time in a while where we've had both of our fullbacks fit. And by fit, I mean reasonably fit. Bertrand can only play 45 minutes. I probably should put a left back on the bench. We'll change that in a minute. It's going to be Ward-Prowse and Kamara in the middle of the pitch with Redmond and Walcott on the wings. Up front will be Danny Ings and Shay Adams. I've made Adams a poacher because he doesn't score a lot of goals, and I'm thinking it's because we're asking too much of him. So maybe him just playing as a poacher might get him some more goals. It might also get Danny Ings to get some assists as well. And now I'll fix me subs bench. We'll stick Vokins on for somebody. Janapo. We're going to drop Janapo because I've got a lot of attacking midfielders. If we need a right back, we can play Badiashile. We can do stuff. It's fine. Vokins is on the bench. Let's go. This is a worrying team talk. My assistant manager has recommended, I know we are the underdogs. No. Point finger. We need to win. We've got nothing to lose. No. I expect to win today. I expect to win. Our goalkeeper seems demotivated, which is never a good sign. As Brighton are the lowest goal scorers in the Premier Division, you must consider Southampton favourites to win. We drew 0-0 with them last time, so I'm just going to send my assistant. I'm not going to bother with that. We are 30 seconds in, and there is a highlight taking place, possibly going Brighton's way. Neil Maupay edge of the penalty area. Lamptey in towards goal, tries to slot it underneath Schlager. Schlager easily holds on to that one. Was that the whole highlight? I don't think it was, you know. The Austrian goalkeeper runs around his penalty area. He's not played a lot of football, so maybe he just wants to hold on to the ball. White finds Lamptey on the right-hand side once again. He's coming forward, tries to cross it in low. He does. They've hit the post. Redmond can get the ball clear. It's possibly still going to come back towards us, though. Bernardo to Yves Bissouma. He's going to have to go across to the left-hand side. Bernardo, once again, he's going to play it to Bissouma. Tries to make some space for himself. Adam Lallana gets tackled, though, by Jan Bednarek, and the highlight ends. Not the most convincing start for us. So far, Brighton have had 4 shots. We've had 0. Walker-Peters' throw doesn't manage to find Walcott, and it is cleared. But Jan Bednarek's going to bring it forward. Ward-Prowse back to Bednarek. Walker-Peters with a bit of space. He's got in front of him is Walcott, but he's gone all the way back to Bednarek. Why are we going? We're going the wrong way, guys. Definitely, we literally had this in the final third, and we're now back with our goalkeeper. I don't know how that has happened. It's now with Redmond. Redmond plays it to Maddie. Now, Adams, he's trying to make a bit of space for himself, goes for a long-range effort, scuffs it, or possibly kicks it into one of their players. Not a very good shot. It didn't even count as a shot. That's how bad it was. Or maybe it did. It's now 2 shots, 1 on target. Well, from the flurry of activity in the first, 10 minutes or so? Nothing has happened. We're going to do the more direct passing, which is what Andy Welsh has suggested. But we're seeing nothing at all. It's a very dull match once again against Brighton. We've got a highlight. We've actually got a highlight with 8 minutes left of the first half. Adams has the ball, plays it to Redmond. Now Bertrand down the left-hand side. He might be coming off at half-time, so can he make an impact just before his time is up on the pitch? Bertrand crosses it in. It's cleared by Lewis Dunk. Kamara is going to collect it, though. Mady Kamara needs a runner. It's Walker-Peters. He does try and get forward into that space. Back to Kamara, crosses the ball in. Danny Ings is there, and Ings' headed effort is just wide of the post. What a shocking game of football that has been from both sides. They've actually said that Brighton probably should have scored with the amount of chances they've had. We haven't been close at all. You're getting a water bottle. You're getting a water bottle. People seem motivated. I've thrown a water bottle accurately, probably onto Kyle Walker-Peters, as he's the only one who doesn't seem to be motivated. So I've done a good water bottle. We're also going to do this Bertrand for Vokin substitution, because Bertrand isn't playing very well either. Free kick for Lallana. White is there. Closed down. Bernardo's there. Oh my word. Clear the ball, please. Lallana. Ward-Prowse with a slide tackle. Still Adam Lallana has it. Lewis Dunk on the right-hand side. He's got plenty of space. Davy Proper outside. And Schlager with a wonderful save. The Austrian goalkeeper hasn't had a lot to do all season, or since signing from January at the very least. But he is doing a good job so far. Lallana's corner comes in. Smith is there. Heads over the bar. Still 0-0. You might have noticed, by the way, that there's more information on this screen. It's because I've changed the zoom level in the game from 100% to 95%. I'm hoping this is just a beta thing and not an overall thing, because the 100% just makes everything a little bit more easier to read, but that screen doesn't work at 100%. It is Jan Bednarek with the ball. Plays it back to Schlager. He's going to go for a long kick upfield. Doesn't find a red shirt, though. It's been all Brighton, hasn't it? It's been all Brighton. We've been rubbish in this game. Going to give him a demand more. See if that makes a difference. Bissouma plays it across. Davy Proper with some space. Curling effort. Almost managed to find the top corner. Instead it goes wide. We have been absolutely junk. We've been absolutely garbage. We've had 6 shots, 4 on target. An XG of 0.57 now. I'm going to go positive. I feel like this is a bad idea. Let's take off play for set pieces. And let's go back to our shorter passing, which is what we normally do. Maybe don't... you can pass into space, that's fine. We're not going to do any changes. We're just going to change that, although I probably will need to look at maybe bringing off Danny Ings, because he's playing rubbish. We've got ourselves a throw through Walker-Peters. Walcott to Ings. He's been tackled. Bernardo has the ball. I thought he was going to just pass that straight to Shea Adams then. Vokins is going to hopefully get this first. He does. Keeps it in play, standing in front of me in my lovely suit. Vokins towards Redmond. He's got 1 in the box, 3 now in the box. Plays it across. Shea Adams is there. He does get the ball. What were you doing, Adams? What were you doing there? You were facing away from goal. Brighton now coming forward with the ball. 20 minutes still to play. And I feel like Brighton are going to get themselves a winner here. Walcott. Walcott did a lovely slide tackle to just confuse his own teammates, and then Basuma just smashes it into the back of the net. We've deserved nothing from this game, absolutely nothing. And can you believe the first defeat on camera is likely going to be against Brighton? Of all teams, Brighton. We've deserved absolutely nothing from this. I think I'm actually going to get them to come in for training tomorrow, because they've been rubbish. Brighton should be winning this by 2 or 3 goals at this point. Right, Ings is coming off for Unlandulu. We're also going to do Fedel Ross Lang, who's going to come on as well for... We'll do it for Redmond. So, Fedel Ross Lang, by the way, is a child who has played a couple of games. Unlandulu, as we know, is one of our sort of 20... I think he's 22, 23-year-old striker. He's not amazing, but he's scored a few goals for us. He's probably not going to score one now. Absolute garbage. Absolutely garbage performance there. One player on our team actually did something, and that's the goalkeeper. Everyone else, I mean, Ward-Prowse got 6.8. He was the highest outfield rated player, and then Adams on a 6.7. We were just rubbish. We were just absolutely rubbish. Unlucky boys. Were you watching the same match as me, Adam? Adam? Andy. Andy Walsh, that's your name. Maybe I should call you by your real name. We're going for a thrash arms, and I'm far from pleased. People are motivated. Good. They actually listened, because that was not... It's Brighton. No disrespect to Brighton, but we shouldn't have been just dominated by Brighton. If it was one of the top 6, sure. Not Brighton. Now, I've never done this before, but we're going to storm out. I don't want it. I don't want to have this. I just want to be angry. Let me be angry. I'm looking forward now to see what the news articles and stuff is going to say about me storming out of my tunnel interview. Does it say anything? It doesn't say anything at all. We've lost 4 of our last 5 away league games. That's not a good thing. We are going to send our assistant manager as well. I mean, look at this form. This form is not good. We're not scoring goals. Nothing's changed. I haven't changed anything. I think maybe we've just been found out. I don't know. And now we've got to play Chelsea, Spurs and Arsenal as well. 3 teams that realistically probably going to beat us. We're not going to score against them either. Let me just quickly show you Fedel Ross Lang. I don't know, is it Fedel or Fidel? I'm going to call him Fedel because there's no I in there. He is a former Manchester City youngster, apparently. He's decent. He's got a lot of potential. 5-star, apparently, potential. 1.5-star current ability, which isn't amazing. He is only 17 years old, though. So, trying to keep to my promise that I said to the team at the start of the season that I'm going to give the young players a chance. I'm certainly giving them a chance. Most of the time, they're not doing a good job, though. We do have another youngster who I'm very tempted to probably give a try. Maybe not this season, but Leon Pambou, 16 years old, French central defender, 6'5". He's got 4.5-star potential ability, 1.5-star current ability, which isn't great, but I think he's definitely one for the future. I want to try and get him some football sooner rather than later, but I don't know whether we can realistically do that at the moment. Well, that defeat against Brighton effectively just gets rid of any chance we had of getting into the Europa League. We are in the Europa League 2, so we are in Europe next season regardless of what happens because of the Carabao Cup. But yeah, we are so far behind Leicester and Manchester City now. We're not going to catch up. That is 11 points. Realistically, we probably can't finish any lower than, let's say, 11th. I don't want to finish any lower than 9th. Top 10. Top 10 is where I want to finish. That's probably a reasonable goal. That's what I'm hoping for. Next episode then, which will be the final episode of Season 1, which will come out later on today, 9:30 PM UK time. If you're not ready to watch it at 9:30 in the evening, you can watch it tomorrow morning. It's fine. Tomorrow morning. That is the day. We're going to be playing Arsenal in the final game of the season. I don't think we're going to do too much in the final 5 games. We might pick up a victory against Villa. That's probably about it. And then we'll have a sort of end of season review as well. So next episode might be a little bit longer than normal. Probably as long as the first 2 episodes of the save. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2021 with Southampton. A 1-0 defeat against Brighton and a piss poor performance, basically. Not the best of episodes. Next time, maybe we might do something against Arsenal. We've beaten them before, so maybe that'll happen. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like. It does help out very, very much because the more likes, the more exposure the videos can get and so on. So it's very, I do appreciate the likes. They are very, very welcome. Also hit the subscribe button if you do not have your subscription done, ready, words and such. And you can also ding the bell as well because dinging the bell will tell you when the next video will be going live. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm getting really good at doing outros.